The unexpected arrival happened early this morning. KITV4's Laura Yamada joins us live near Honolulu Harbor with more on the whale's surprise appearance. Laura?
Yeah, Paul, as you can see right now, the harbor is pretty quiet. And fortunately, earlier today, it was pretty quiet, too. There were only a handful of boats going back and forth because they had to slow down because of some unexpected visitors, those whales, a mother and her yearling, who decided to show up in the harbor here. And boy, what a show, though, for visitors and residents in the area. We got some fantastic pictures in. But let's start with KITV4's Jill Kuramoto. She talked with one captain who had his own intimate experience with these whales.
Shock and awe best describe the reaction at the harbor this morning.
They're about 100 yards right off the side of our boat, and they breached. About a couple of them came right up on the surface.
We caught up with the wayward whales, believed to be a mother and her calf, near Pier 30.
Out of 21 years I've been here, this is the first time I've seen whales in this far.
William Wynn is the captain of the fishing boat Ocean Pearl and said the whales followed his boat into the harbor this morning, all the way to Pier 38.
Yeah, for some reason they liked the boat. They just hung with us for like 7 days. They never left our side.
While at sea, Wynn grabbed his camera to document the humpbacks he said were docile and playful during the 800-mile fishing trip.
It was neat to have some company out there, to put it that way. We've been out for almost 20 days, so it was nice to have something to look at other than my crew.
We classify this as what we call an out-of-habitat situation, so obviously the whales aren't typically in harbors. The reason why they're there, it's unknown.
The Coast Guard set up a 100-yard safety zone around the whales, while NOAA and state land officers were called in to help monitor the whales' safety and the safety of other boaters. Harbor workers worry the whales could get stuck.
If they go to Kalihi, they could end up in Kehi Lagoon and beached. That's not good. So they got to get them back out through the main entrance.
Jill Kuramoto, KITV4 News.
And boy, just to remind you as to how lucky some of these folks were that got shots like that. Typically, under federal law, you have to stay 100 yards away from these whales. There's a safety zone around to try and keep them safe. So just keep that in mind when you do get a chance to get near them. There is that safety zone in place. Now, why, again, were they in this area? Why did they come all the way into the harbor? Well, we talked to a longtime whale expert about that. He has several theories as to why they made their way so close to all of us. We'll tell you more about that coming up at 6. Paula?
All right, thanks, Laura. And we want to thank our viewers who have been sending in your snapshots from Honolulu Harbor. You, too, can send in your pictures. Just upload them to the U Local section of our website at kitv.com. Well, also